Hey guys, Baz86 here doing another review on GTA 5 and GTA Online. So we start off with GTA 5. GTA 5 is the story mode, only story mode. It's like the campaign career mode of GTA. So here we go. We start off with showing you the screen for. Now this is a completed account, so obviously you would start off with the first scene of it. We go outside, night time of course, and we've got a map just here, which is the GTA map. Now as far as I can go, we've got three different sections. We've got the wilderness out here, the countryside of GTA. We have the marsh area, so this is the swamp area of GTA, and then we've got the city down here, and then we've got three different airports. A massive airport here, which is normally how GTA is. So it's got the city, the swamp area, the residential area, which is round here, and then the countryside area, which is up here. So one airport, two airport here, there's a landing strip, and then you got your other landing strip, which is just there. Now in GTA 5 you have three different players. You have Michael, who has his own sort of abilities, and he's a family based with a big house, big garage, a tennis court out back. Nothing in that garage, and he's sort of a family man, but his family's kind of going to pot, really. So you got Michael. Then if you want to move over to different players, you've got Franklin. So we can zoom out. We can jump over to where Franklin is. And
man, I'm drunk, but shit, I ain't getting drunker.
So yeah, so your buttons again. You've got X to run. You got circle to punch, some melee. You got weapon wheel again, just like you have done in normal games, which works as the triangle, which works as the clock position again. In your melee, you have different things you can use. You've got different shot. Your 7 o'clock is your shotguns. So you got your pump, suave off shotgun, all that. Your 5 o'clock is your sniper rifles. Your 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock is your sniper rifles. Your 3 o'clock is your assault rifles and things. Your 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock is your SMGs, your small machine guns. Your 12 o'clock is your pistols. Your 11 o'clock is your sticky bombs, and anything that has grenades, anything that blows up is that. And yeah, and to use your gun, your L2 snaps at people, auto aim is called, and R2 is to shoot, X is to run. You can put your gun away by pressing L1, just tapping it like so. To drive into cars, you should all have a vehicle, or they should all have a vehicle of their own. Where is my vehicle at this moment in time? I don't know, but I'll use this one that is round the back. So to get in a car, you press triangle and turn that off. That's your radio, so you hold out the left stick not left stick, the left D-pad to bring up your radio. L2 is your reverse, and you use your left stick to use the steering wheel. R2 is to drive. X is to handbrake. Square is to brake. Or L2 is to brake actually. Square does nothing. Oh, square brings up your. You can bring in guns into your car, and to use them, your controls change when you're driving. When you're running, it's L2 and R2, but when you're in a car, it's L1 and R1 to shoot. So always remember that when you're driving your car. It's L1 to put your weapon out the window, and R1 to shoot. So you use your left stick. Your left stick's your steering wheel. In GTA 5, you have the idea of first-person view. So you can see that you've got your radio. You can see around you, pretty much 360-ish, in the middle of the road. There. So you can look around your car and things. I could have a fight with that guy if I really wanted to, but I'm not. And then I can jump over if I felt like it. So that's Franklin. I could jump over to Trevor, there's 3 different focus points on characters. There's Michael, who we've just seen. There's Franklin, who we've just seen.
I'm sorry, I showed my thingy, okay?
And this is Trevor. So they all got their own different personalities.
Was me now, show me a fancy boss.
Let's put you in a scene where you're driving after this guy. You don't have to go after him, but if you want to.
I don't need to kiss and make up, but I do need to kiss. No tongues! Unless you want tongues! Totally up to you.
I don't know why he felt like he needed to die, but he did. So this is Trevor. In GTA, people like Trevor for his split personalities. He's got a split personality. Sometimes he'll act like he's real fun with you and things, but then he'll just go into a different side of him, and he'll change and do something completely different. And it will it's funny in that way, but also weird at the same time. But it's good weird. But yeah, so you've got Michael, Franklin and Trevor. They all do their own different things and their own personalities, but in the story they can do it missions. They have missions themselves on their own, and then there's missions where they all use all 3 of them at one point. They all meet each other and they all do their own. They all work together. So the gameplay is again very fluent, very realistic-ish, as realistic as you possibly can have it. Gameplay feels unique, as all GTA games have. What else? The presentation, as you can see, buildings look good, bridges look good, cars look good, guns look real, customization on them is good too. You can go in and customize your car, put different colours on it, things. Same with your gun, you can put different colours on your gun, make that gun look unique to you. Make this gun here look unique to you. Same with sniper rifles, make them unique as well. Don't know why I haven't got a advanced scope on that, but yeah, sniper rifles can do the same. You can add mods to your guns, put magazines on them, as in more ammo. You can put silencers on them. You can put all sorts of things on the gun you want. Same with your car. You can change the wheels. You can change the headlamps. You can change the tail lights. You can change the number plate. All that sort of stuff. And that's really good. So gameplay, I'm gonna give it an 8. If we look at the map, you can do activities. You can go parachuting. You can go to fairgrounds. You can do triathlons if you really want to. You can buy property and have houses and apartments and garages and all that sort of stuff. You can own the airport in Story. You can have a tattoo, go to the tattoo parlor. You can go to the barber shop, change your hair. You can go hunting. You can go hunting on here if you want. You can go to the ammunition store and change your gun, change your clothing. Go to Pay and Spray or Beaker's Garage and change your car. You can get sport cars, you can get classic cars, you can get boats, you can get planes, you can get helicopters, all that good stuff. And you can go play darts, you can go play golf, you can play tennis. You can only play singles, can't play doubles. You can play tennis, you can play golf. You can only do one golf course, which is a bit bad. But the pros, there's plenty of things to do in Story. And there's the customization, that's another good thing, another pro. Do missions. The missions, you can replay the missions as well if you want to. Number 3, you've got races, you've got boat races. You can do boat races, air races, land races, and you do rampages, which are unique to the player. So you do a rampage for Trevor, you do land races, which is a thing for Franklin, and Michael has the ability to do land races, sea races, sorry, he likes doing sea racing. So they've all got their unique perks and things. A con I would say was, this is your map. Even though it's big, there isn't a lot else. You can't go off the map, sort of thing. You can't travel to different maps. You can only stay on this map. Which, even though it's big, and it can get boring after a while. Again, the hype of it to begin with is great, but once you've seen the whole map, it's like, really, do I have to go all the way up here? You can fly, which prevents you from, which eliminates the fact of driving everywhere. You can fly. You can't drive trains. It's another con. You can't drive a train in here. You can drive any other vehicle, but you can't drive a train. Another con is you can't go fishing. For me, that's a big thing. You can't go fishing in this game. The wildlife is in Story, but the wildlife doesn't transfer over to online, which is a bit of a shame. So you can't go hunting in online. Also, you have every character has a phone and the internet. You can go onto the internet like so. You can go, let's say you have money, which is GTA money, GTA dollars. You go over to Legendary Motorsport. You can pay for these cars, buy these cars. If I say I wanted this car here, I'd make sure I had that amount of money and get it and all that. It goes into your garage and you can get all these sort of cars and things. What else? You got contacts, which you can call up. You can call up the mechanic, get him to. I don't have him on my phone, but you'll see online. You'll see that. You've got the emergency services if you want to call the fire brigade, police department, whatever. Call a cab if you don't have your car or it's got blown up or something. So the presentation is definitely a 10. The gameplay is again an 8, which is a high 8, I would say. The survivals you can do and things. If you jump to online, so online brings its own things to it. Loading screens are an issue again, but they're not too bad. They're okay. You create a character, you start off from rank 1 and you work your way. There's no cut-off point for ranks. You go as high as you want to go. You can go up to 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, but it takes a lot of grinding and things to do. In online, they've opened up a couple more stuff. I've obtained this penthouse. I bought this penthouse, and here it is. Start off in here. As patches and things have come on, you've been able to. You started off with just the base game with nothing in it, nowhere to go, nothing to do. And then as the game has progressed and patched up, you now have the ability to have an office. You now have the ability to have garages and vehicle warehouses. You also have the ability for cargo warehouses that you can put stuff in and sell and that. You have businesses as in a nightclub. You have nightclubs, you can get a hangar, so you buy a hangar and put your planes and helicopters in. You can own multiple apartments and mansions and hotels. Well, not hotels, but you can own multiple apartments if you have the money to. You can own multiple businesses. As you can see, I've got a cash factory and a counterfeit factory up here, and a document forgery office, and an arcade, which is the recent patch. You also own a facility, which you can have the ability to do heists. You start out, when you first start out, you get yourself an apartment, and you can start off the heists in there once you've got to a certain rank. Once you've done that, then you can jump to doing this facility here. You have to buy it first and then do heists in it, which are quite competitive, which are quite challenging if you don't have the right players play with you. Again, multiplayer is a thing, and it's good to have multiplayer because you have up to 4 players if it's mission based. If it's competitive based, you can have up to 16 players or more, depending on what the event is. For example, racing, you can have up to 32 players or something crazy. If it's a death match, you can have up to 30 players. If it's a team deathmatch, you can have 32 players, so 16 on each. You can also have bunkers as well. You can have ammunitions, and another thing you can do is you can have crews. So like in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can have posses and gangs. You can have crews in here. So I'm part of 3 crews. I have my own crew, and I have 2 other crews that I'm part of. So that's another thing. If you have a classified crew, you can have up to there's no, from what I can see, there's no limitation to how many people you can have in your crew. You have up to, like for example, this person, these guys have 100. These guys have 568,120. They have all. You can't say that everybody knows everybody in this crew, but it is possible to have that many people. It's up to 32 at a time. Not saying that all of these people are online, but these people could just be on PS4, but then all the others could be on Xboxes or whatever, or PCs. So you never really know. But just because it says here that I have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 people who play PS4, but the other people could be on PC or Xbox. So that's why I have 13. You can have playlists, you can have jobs, so your jobs, if you go to Rockstar Created, you've got Arena Wars, Target Assaults, Stunt Races, as you can see, going on, all these activities that you can do with your mates, numerous survivals, King of the Hills PvPs, Last Team Standing PvP, Capture PvP, Death Matches, player versus player, races, player versus player, or on your own. You can do those races by yourself. Stunt races, you do those by yourself. Target Assault, you have to do those with a player. Up to 4 to 16 players. Target Assault. Arena Wars, 2 to 16. Death matches. Up to 30 players can do. Up to 30 people can do death matches. Survivals, that's only 1 to 4 people. Missions, 1, depending on the mission, depends on how many people how many players you can have. And versus, up to, up to 16. Adversary, up to 16. Parachuting, up to 16. Did I just see? Yeah, 16 people parachuting at a time. Could do that. Right, so that's that. So again, presentation is 10, definitely 10, and gameplay is 8. Could ask for more, but right now it's not bad. Still needs a little bit more on it. So overall, again, I would say a 9 for this game. Definitely a 9. I would shoot for 9 is ideal for this. For GTA Online and GTA 5, the story is good, and you can continue playing it afterwards. But if you're anything like me, you'd finish the story, complete the story, and then jump online and go online and do that. So that would be my recommendation for GTA Online, definitely. I hope you've enjoyed this review. I've enjoyed speaking about it and playing it. If you want to see streams of me doing it and streams of me playing it, then it's on my channel. And I will see you guys in the next Baz86 review or Baz86 stream. Until then, take care.